Hello and welcome to the Entertainment Show. I'm Vicky Lech. Now, we all love to be the one that finds that cool new music and then spread the word to all of our friends. But how many times have you heard a band or an artist mentioned and then someone says, but I've been a fan of them for ages? Well, one of those independent artists are indie rockers Howling Bells, who have taken time out from releasing their forthcoming album to come to the studio and to chat to us. We're also joined by music journalist Andrew Perry, who writes for independent digital music retailer eMusic. Now, we're going to be delving into the world of independent labels, looking at the impacts they've had and are having on the rapidly changing music industry. Now, of course, we are totally live, so if you want to get your questions into Andrew or Howling Bells, please do so. Any comments are welcomed. Isn't that right, gang?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Very enthusiastic. I like that. Okay, welcome along. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy music schedule to come and chat to us. Don't get lonely. I'll come to you in a second.
Yeah.
Before we get stuck into the meat, I just want to ask you about your album that's coming out soon. It's all very exciting. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, well, we've been writing for it pretty much since our last bunch of touring, which was like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's been a long process, and we kind of got together in a house and threw all the songs into a big pot and came out with an album called Radio Wars, which we recorded in Los Angeles this year, early this year.
Started last year.
That's very glam. You're very casual, just recorded in LA, baby. It's very nice.
Do you like LA?
I haven't been yet.
Right.
Is it not glam?
It is and it isn't. It's the most glamorous and the most unglamorous place I've ever been in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sure you added the glamour being there. What's the whole process like? I always wonder when you're in a band. Do you ever loggerheads going, I want that track on that album, and someone else is saying, yeah.
All the time. Yeah.
And when you put a producer in the mix as well, it adds someone else to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which begs the question then, because I would always imagine when you are artists, you have pride and you love every song that you write. How on earth do you ever choose a single?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I think you have to look at where you want to end up, like, essentially, and how you want your band to be seen and how you want to be represented. And I think you kind of have to choose in a direction. So I mean, if you write a folk song and you're a heavy metal band, you're not going to pick that folk song to be the single, are you?
No.
You'd hope not, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a record label and managers and agents, and if you're open to suggestion, then you, like we did, we gave them our records, and we were kind of interested in which tracks they connected with simultaneously, which they always do. There's always 2 or 3 tracks on a record that people seem to connect with instantly.
Okay.
And sometimes you tend to go with their opinion because as a band you're at times pretty lost inside your own musical world.
Yeah, which I can believe, I really can. Now, we have footage, exclusive footage of your new single, so we're going to take a look now. And I just want to say, hot lady, hot. Have a look. That looks absolutely fantastic. Very sexy.
Thank
indeed.
you.
I've got to ask as well, when you start out and you all get together, because you used to have a different name, didn't you, originally?
Well, we were in different bands.
Right,
before
okay.
we-
Oh, sorry, I thought you had a different name collective. Right, so
Yeah.
you start out, you get together. Are you thinking straight away, this is how we will make a living? Are you quite positive, or are you thinking it might not work out, it might just be something we do on a sideline?
There's really no point in even venturing outside the box if there's kind of an option of it failing. I mean, when you start initially, you're young and naive and presumptuous, and you're like, I'm going to take over the world and it's going to be amazing. And then you're in a band 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and you're like, all right, this is how it works. Okay, and you're humbled, but you just push on.
You must still have those moments where you wake up and go, wow, we've done this, we are making a living from doing something we love.
It's humble.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not yet buying houses in different cities and all over the world, but we're I'm not a checkout chick, so I'm happy.
No.
Yeah.
But you're holidaying in LA,
Yeah.
so all's good.
Right.
Is Andrew Perry still here? Oh, thank goodness. I thought you might have left us.
Hello.
Mister. We say save the best to last, don't we?
Absolutely. Like a good wine, eh?
Like a good, fine wine. Now, we've come to you for the meat.
Right, okay.
We're going to get into the meat of the chat here. I want to know, in terms of 2008, what indie bands were hot for you? And then, looking into the future in 2009, although it's a bit premature, but who are we looking out for?
Well, I'm a big Jack White fan. I like the White Stripes, but he didn't do a White Stripes album last year. It was Raconteurs, which is his bigger band. I mean, they were actually the biggest selling thing on eMusic last year. But what I thought was good about the year was that it was very diverse. There was, say, people like Vampire Weekend, who... sort of strange sound, and that sort of music wouldn't be made on a major label, I don't think. I think that's if you said, well, we're a bunch of American college kids and we're going to sort of start pulling in bits of African music, out you go, if you went to a major label. So and I think that kind of diversity is what makes independent music really worth its money, really.